So yes guys, welcome back to another Trashman vid. Gorgeous afternoon, at least on camera, but oppressive in real life. The heat, asphyxiating, 95 degrees, gonna be a challenge to play through for either player, but it's tennis and we're gonna enjoy it regardless, baby. Muy caliente, both the temperature and the tennis. Plenty of good highlights in this one. Funny I say that as I, botch a forehand off the FX, but trust me, some good points to enjoy in this one as I do battle with La Femme, the lady, the Shayla. I think you catch my drift. Battle of the sexes once more. She opened up the service game 15-40. D3 damsel, as she's been dubbed, in immediate duress. And she sends it wide. So how about that? Out the gate, I elect to receive, and I have chosen wisely. Cashing in immediate dividends. Woo! How about that though?
That's beautiful.
I don't know what's more impressive, the fact that she was able to sweep me off court so aggressively, or the fact that I got it back, but credit to her for, bringing in the cleanup crew and finishing the point nicely. Really a flash of quality from the D3 damsel here. So it's 15-30 though, a little bit, need to be a little cautious, a little careful, and I'd get to the net and end up winning that cat and mouse. There's going to be a few more to enjoy throughout. In the end, I consolidate the hold. What do they say? The break is only as good as the hold. So 2-zip out the gates, off to the races. Good to see. And a dropper. She gets to it, but in the end, just not good enough. So 40-30 her, trying to get on the board and get something going for her. And this point is like many that you'll see. I'm getting just a lot of balls back down the middle, plenty of margin. I'm not trying anything overly fancy. I'm not trying to overwhelm her with power. Just playing lots of balls down the middle. One of the things I've been working on is the cross court, but at least, for these two sets, woo, sweeping her there. End up getting the break, but I think if you were to look at our rallies over 8 strokes, many of them went my way, the vast majority. And how's that for an acute angle? 10 degrees, unlike the weather. Oh, baby, and the confidence is now starting to roll off the kid. It's 15-40. It's 4-zip. What the heck is going on? 2 break points. I mean, she's staring on the barrel of a triple break right now. That spells bagel. It's halfway out the toaster. I mean, this is almost a reality. And bagels have been dished out on this channel before, but I've always been on the receiving end. I've never dealt one myself. She saves 2 break points after a nice point there. Shame it had to end on such a bad slice from yours truly, and we take it to deuce. And I mean, look at my forehands relative to my game. They're popping. I'm swinging, baby. Off the net cord, takes me out wide, slice it back, and dang it, I dump it into the net. And in the end, she would get on the board and avert the bagel. So put your Nutella back in the drawer. It wasn't happening today. But I will say the breadstick is still a go, and something I'm gonna try to bring. How about that for a buggy whip? Woo, it is a pure arrow after all, but the highlight at that point, the backhand down the line, felt better in person than I looked on camera, I'll tell you that much. And look at this touch. Oh, that's savory. That is delicious. Once more on the camera. Soft enough to caress a hummingbird and bring its wings to a stop was that. Beautiful stuff. 40 love. Big serve. She sends it into the stratosphere. And again, I got complete command of this first set, rattling off to a 5-1 lead, and she's flat as an old can of soda as I snipe the corner there. And it's just, she's clearly just going to have to reset and regroup for the second set. It's love 40. Her body language shows that it's just about over. Ugly saber, but effective to finish it. And I take her out to Olive Garden and dine on a breadstick, baby. 6-1, putting the damsel in distress. D3 damsel, forgot to mention where she played her college at, in Lynchburg, Virginia. Not Liberty Flames, not Lynchburg College, but the third school in that city, Randolph, home of the Wildcats. And You know, this is the roommate of the lady that beat me a month and a half ago, or so ago rather. Oh my goodness, pause the thought. Look at that shot. Let's watch it once more. Devastating double-handed backhand, turn that pure air into a sledgehammer. Woo! And a wry smile across her face as she chuckles at her own quality. Real nice. 1540, in some trouble. First time that she's threatening the break on my serve. Can I outlast? More balls down the middle. Many to her backhand. Another slice to stay in it. Forehand slice. I find my way in. She hits it to my toes, but I handle it with the half volley pickup off the shoelaces. That's worth another look. Good stuff. But remember, folks, I still got one more break point to offset, and this time, unfortunately, I sail it freaking long. So there you go. First breakthrough from the damsel on the Condor serve, and now I got my little bit of work to do. But as I was saying, I did play a roommate. Go check up the upper right-hand corner right now to see a couple different sets that we exchanged. Real nice match, an instant classic, as they say. I think you'll enjoy it. How about that for a cat and mouse? And I don't know who's Tom and who's Jerry, but I got the point, and that's what matters. Some slices here, and golly, that's something that I haven't particularly liked in this video. Slices just floating way too high, way too much airtime. She should be taking full advantage. I mean, look at that. That is just floating, begging to be clobbered. But yeah, a little bit of a lung buster, and as I mentioned, on average, I'm winning most of them, as I did in that case right there. So that's good to see that I'm outlasting and cashing in on the long points. That's always going to have a major effect on your momentum and mindset. So I got broken, but I break right back, take it to 2, and how about that for a racket shake off a nice serve on the line. But look at the body language. She doesn't move, and she calls it out. Only you can tell. Only you can judge. Let me know in the comments, did she do me dirty? Inadvertently, of course. But, man, I could have sworn that hit the line, and it really threw me for a loop and caused me to kind of get out of a funk. Played a couple loose points, including some double shortly thereafter, and got broken once more. So that was pretty frustrating. But, again, I know it's not from a place of any ill will. So let me know what you think. So here we go. Next game. I got my work to do once more. And whew, how's that for a touch? From her, that is. Because mine was certainly way too heavy-handed. As she gets the point there. And cotton candy of a return. That ain't going to cut it. And she goes out to the state fair and has a freaking ball with it. Much easier said than done, though. Way to put it away. Off the net cord. Another net. Fun point at the net. But this time, she gets the last laugh. It's 30 love, and that would make it 40 love and go on to win it. So 4-2. She has now a 2-game lead in this second set, and it's starting to look like she might have this. She's not too far off from that finish line, and we might have to duke this out in a 3rd-point tiebreak, which is the last thing I want after winning the first set in such, in such lopsided fashion. But thank goodness I gather my bearings and get the hold. So 3-4, stay within touching distance, and dang it, not doing the nickname Condor justice with that wingspan, or lack thereof, as I dump in the net. It's still 3-4, hanging in the balance, 30 all. I really need this break, and I find the line. There we go, and it's just what the doctor ordered, a break point. Can I take it and run with it? And what do they say? If you can get 8 balls back, on average, you're going to be just fine. And I feel like I was really putting that into play today. 8 balls back. Let's see how many this one was. Something just shy of that, but I get it done. In the corner, leveling the scoreboard. 4 all is well. Back on level playing field, and boomski, find the lob. Exposing her ups. Really, it was rather more lucky than good, if between you and me. But that was A nice dropper to take it to 30 all. An ill-advised serve and volley. I mean, golly, I'm winning a point, I'm losing a point. I'm winning a point, I'm losing a point. I need to just string together some more points won, but that's a little bit comforting with the nice down the line and the racket shake, and I go on 5-4. We're due for a fast and furious finish, but it's left 15. I got some overhead smashes, and suddenly the narrative is changing. Could this be an abrupt finish? She made me hit a couple more balls, but it does go my way. It's left 30. And, you know, I'm not that far off now, and this is a nice touch. I didn't think she'd get there, and my feet look like cinder blocks on that. Credit to her. It's 15-30. And, you know, I could end this right here, right now. I'm 2 points away. That would be something. And it would be a little bit of vindication, because, again, her roommate got me. I couldn't go 0-2 against this household. I gotta split the matches. And she comes up with the goods. That's a nice passing shot. I will say, historically, the trash bin record versus women has been woeful between Longshanks and Condor. Check out the playlist on our channel, but we have not fared well against these women. But finally, it does go my way. She gets duped. Didn't think it'd land, but it did. And in kind of an abrupt fashion, 6-1, 6-4, I seal it. Whatever happens, remember the trash bin tennis. All the tennis trash. We've been.